technically supposed to stream something else tonight because different horror games every week. But I really got into Call of Cthulhu, so we're just gonna keep going with that, and maybe do something else next Saturday. Cause I kind of want to see where this goes, you know. I mean, I have a feeling I know how it'll go, but I'd like to get my hypothesis confirmed or denied. It could still surprise me. Last time we discovered that Sarah's husband is still alive. Hello. And that he is the head of a Cthulhu cult. And our police officer Bradley got gutted, but apparently survived somehow. Either that, or he is a zombie walking around looking very human, which is not something I want to think too much about. Like, end the madness. Right, we watched this nightmare last time, but we might as well watch it again. My, what big pointy teeth you have.
Who goes there?
It's okay. You're
That
all
nightmare again. I need a drink.
We're not drinking. We've hello. We seem to have
You're awake, Mr. Pierce.
yes,
How do you feel?
like shit.
Did I sleep long?
I could
The
use a
day is
cup of
only
tea.
starting. It's fine.
Could I have a cup of tea? Or coffee, or
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
you died. Apparently I don't have enough there.
I heard you talking earlier.
Why am I not surprised?
I get the impression you two don't get along.
Intrusive and not very clever. Anyway, let's get back to the business at hand.
Intrusive and not very clever.
What I'm sure of now is that the Hawkins case isn't just an accident.
And what brings you to that conclusion?
The fact that Charles Hawkins survived the fire.
I don't understand. Mr. Hawkins was buried.
That's what he would have you believe.
I have a hard time believing you.
You were there, Bradley. You even opened fire on him.
I'd remember that.
Why would he fake his own death?
Did I
Do you think he
hallucinate you
covered up his
coming
wife's
with me?
murder?
That's possible.
Seems hard to swallow. Don't you have anything more concrete, Pierce?
Bradley, what do you remember?
I don't understand your question.
The night we went into the Hawkins mansion. You don't seem to remember the tunnels and what occurred there.
No memory of going down any tunnel. No, we were in the manor, then,
Then what?
The rest is quite blurry. I don't recall how I came back home.
And then?
I went to visit you at the hospital and called on Marie's help to get you released.
And you don't remember the events of the tunnel?
I don't. Let's talk about something else.
Well, now, I feel like this is something we should, you know. Why do I not have enough in medicine? What book have I missed? Did Fuller found Riverside?
Given the energy he pours into Riverside, I presume it was Fuller's creation.
His father's, to be correct. He was a surgeon on board the Scylla. He founded the hospital in 1904 with funds from the Hawkins family before he died and his son Thomas Fuller took over.
Two families inextricably linked.
Most island families are that way. Captain Fitzroy's father was also a seaman aboard the Scylla.
Powerful families dominating everything.
Lots of
Yes,
Scylla
and
connections.
as you could tell, Dr. Fuller is like some crazed emperor.
He wouldn't be happy if he knew we were snooping around.
I know the risks. I don't fear him.
You
Do
should.
you wish to know anything else?
I saw dead bodies.
Dr. Fuller seems to be leaving a trail of corpses. Not to mention those strange machines, chains, and tools of all kind.
Yes. I've been telling you that Fuller uses his patients as guinea pigs.
What I saw was more akin to torture than medicine.
Do you even hear what you're saying? Dr. Fuller is highly respected.
It's the truth, Ethan. And I'll prove it to you. I'm listening, Mr. Pierce.
Well, I don't have anything more to say to you, so I'm sorry you're listening. I might be onto a lead.
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins. And that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
He called him the Shambler.
I didn't see what, but something was there with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
He had a
An art
wife?
collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But
Oh.
that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
Oh, I get to pick a choice here. Oh. Do we tell her that her husband got smacked against some bars and then snapped in half, or do we not say that to the grieving widow? I feel like I'm macabre, so I'd probably want to know the truths. What's the harm?
He's right. We can't ignore the truth.
But it could drive her mad.
Better madness than ignorance.
This will affect
well.
my destiny.
I'll go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
I'll do my best.
Let us go now and learn the truth about what's happening on this island.
Can I have my cup of tea now?
The other night's events are still confused in my head.
Apparently I can have a whiskey. Well, yeah. That too will affect my destiny, apparently. Pierce, Colton, and Bradley decide to team up to solve the Sarah Hawkins case. They have a new trail to follow: Francis Sanders, an art collector and friend of the painter, who died right in front of Pierce. The detective goes to his house in order to speak to his widow about the shambler that the unfortunate man mentioned before he died. Kind of fucking nickname is the shambler. I mean, it makes me think of like a skeleton that just sort of desperately tries to move along.
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well, now, cat.
Look who's here.
Nice
You
kitty.
know each other.
Our paths crossed, briefly. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
But now.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker. This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me.
This is gonna be an
May I
uncomfortable
inquire
conversation.
as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday, I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died.
Well, I
How
was
was he?
hospitalized.
Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
Psychology.
What happened to your husband is terrible, Mrs. Sanders. But from what I saw, it was inevitable. The man I met yesterday had lost his reason. He suffers no longer, if you would allow me such a platitude.
Of course. Thank you for your kind words. Nobody in that hospital would have deigned to speak them to me. However, it will require more than that to soothe my mind. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes? Did you not do anything to help him?
Fuck yeah, I tried.
It's terrible what happened to your husband, but I had nothing to do with it. I was injured, and I came across him in the hospital quite by chance.
Injured? Well, I'm delighted to see you in such fine fettle, Detective. Not everybody enjoyed such a prompt recovery.
I suppose Fuller does do miracles now and again.
Luck is obviously very kind to you.
I wouldn't say that.
I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Oh, yeah, I'm very sorry.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
I
It is my
absolutely
only
will.
lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it...
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
Can I ask you other questions? I've earned a point that I shall put in something useful. My eloquence seems to do me some good. Oh, I got more points. There we go. My strength can fuck off. I have no plans of... Oh, I've gotten more nightmares. What's this?
The day the Shambler came into the Sanders' lives.
Oh, I can reconstruct something here. Please excuse me, ma'am, while I vividly hallucinate. I'm sure that's a code, but I can't read notes. Uh, oh, more medicine. Yes, beg your pardon, ma'am. Oh, what's this?
Did she really care for him after all?
Dear madam, I acknowledge receipt of the letter in which you demand the body of your deceased husband. I am sorry to inform you that I cannot agree to return his body to you. At the moment of his interment, you signed a discharge allowing me to dispose of his body as I see fit. I extend my deepest condolences to you, Thomas Fuller. Ma'am, what the fuck? Goodbye, ma'am. Right, so...
Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even?
they got along, at least.
A house of artists. A house of artists.
Okay. Uh, what else exciting stuff can we find in here?
Sanders' accession register. He wrote beside the Shambler. Finally. What
Ooh.
did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting? He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom?
Hmm.
He didn't want Sanders to have the painting. She must have felt devastated.
So, what did Sanders do to acquire it? Oh boy.
The Shambler.
Oh.
I need to see it.
Wait, I didn't finish my reconstruction. What the fuck? I still had that lady to talk... But is it just me, or did that painting move?
Let's see what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in a phonograph.
An audio recording that Francis Sanders left for his wife Irene. I have a recorder over here. She's sitting right there.
Irene, I made a mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter, except to burn everything. I never had the courage. Pay somebody to do it. He's inside my head. I see him behind my eyelids each time I shut my eyes.
Are you okay?
I can't take any more. I can't hold him back. Forgive me.
That accursed gallery. Those accursed paintings. That accursed Sarah.
I'm sorry. Also, I'm pretty sure your paintings move, which is only, you know, slightly terrifying. I came from there, so... Is this the gallery? No. It's okay, I have a lighter, I can burn it all. These are... Sarah was a pretty disturbed individual. Hey cat, I'll talk to you in a second. Or medicine.
A strange Amerindian pendant.
Neat. Oh, I've learned more occultism. The whale and the cod. Let's focus on the past glory of the island.
I could use one of those.
More sleeping pills.
Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
Dear Francis, I beg you to give up all your hope of ever owning this accursed painting. If our friendship has any meaning to you, please spare me the weight of guilt. I cannot be the architect of your fall. I beg you, my dear friend, forget the shambler, your friend Sarah Hawkins.
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
I never found the first one.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
I have a well-off client in Boston who heard about the death of Francis Sanders and wanted me to size up his estate before making an offer to his widow.
Perfect, Detective. The pretext? The body language? I would have bought it if it was the first time I'd seen your face. You're a good talker, Pierce. Your story will do for the moment.
And what are you doing?
And you? What brings you to the Sanders home?
I'm here on business. Irene asked me to liquidate all these paintings. She doesn't intend to hang around here for long.
Why you?
Believe it or not, there aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs someone with a network and a means of transport to the mainland. A choice that comes down to Fitzroy and me. And I'm far more pleasant, wouldn't you say?
Well,
Not now,
no.
sweetheart. I'd like
Sweetheart?
to read this without some snoop looking over my shoulder.
well now. Would you read the book? Yes. This will affect my destiny, apparently. It's a book. Well now. Does this key I got work on any other doors? This house is so fucking dark. Not that door. Nope. How about this one? Nah. It's too much dog fur apparently. That's a squid. Why can I hide in here? Why not? I have like this bad feeling whenever I get to hide somewhere. Hmm. Indeed. So, would you say his guy's taste was somewhat eclectic? Or just bizarre? Terrifying, maybe. I can hide it more. It's amazing how many things affect your destiny. I know, right? I apparently can't take this. Hello?
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
Why not? I mean, I would ask more. Skip breakfast, this will affect your destiny. I would ask more why the fuck he has statues like that, but okay. Am I suddenly going to get chased? Is that why I hydrated? This will affect your destiny. Oh, cool. Lamp pole. Yeah. I'm trying not to look at that big stinking picture.
The man transforms an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
Mm. I would like to know why I can hide at various places. PRV, need the bathroom. This will affect my destiny. Is the Shambler just gonna crawl out of the painting and start hunting me down through the manor? That'll be... Here goes. This will affect my destiny. Ah, yeah, there we go. Something's coming for me. Well, he's looking fine as fuck. It's an alien without the exoskeleton.
What the hell was that?
I don't know, but
I can't even touch it.
alright. So how do we get out of here? Kindly shut the fuck up. I'm tired of hiding in a closet. Let's see, we got some more funky points to put in as well. Let's go with strength, maybe? And yeah, let's go with psychology as well. Yes. My sanity is rapidly oh. I lost some of my sanity because I read the book. It's a book! Not that terrifying. What? Nothing on the Shambler? Oh, there we go. No harm ever came from reading a book. So... Oh, there he is. He's invisible. That's not fair.
No way out. No choice. I must get rid of it.
Ah, I need to get to the painting and burn it. Somehow. Hello. It looks kind of comical. Have you left? Because I kind of need to leave this. I'm gonna take a chance on you having left. Fix my vision, please. Oh boy. Oh. I think he found me, guys. I think he saw me. Okay, we can skip this again now. Right, so
What the hell was that?
Press it!
Oh, damn. This may... There has to be.
Oh boy. Okay, so we cannot burn the painting. Any ideas? Ugh. Who would like one of these as a guard dog? Uh, seem to do the job. Yeah. Uh, right. Let's see if I can't figure out. Z.
What the hell was that?
Okay, so I cannot burn the painting. Um, I- there was like one of those weapons that I couldn't pick up earlier. Maybe one of those work.
Damn. Did it hear that?
I think it did, yeah. I'm pretty sure it did. Nothing to see here, Mr. Shambler. Please move along before I pass out because I'm scared of the dark. Is it gone? Oh no. Okay, so the second I go into a closet, there was no one here. Honestly, it could just wait me out until I pass out from the darkness in here, but I don't know, this thing doesn't seem to have the most intelligence. I say that, but I'm the one who's about to die.
Maybe I can use this dagger.
Am I off to stab it? I'm... How the fuck do you stab that thing? It has like a million limbs and very pointy teeth. I'm coming for you. That didn't work. I think it came for you first. I think so too. Uh, maybe I have to stab like the painting. Like I couldn't burn it, but maybe I
What the
could
hell
like,
was that?
maybe I can like cut it into a gazillion little pieces. Don't see me. I'm very busy.
Maybe I can use this dagger.
Doom. There is no one here. Technically, I could have just sprinted straight for the portrait, I guess. Hello, Mr. Shambler. Where the fuck is he? I was getting into like the groove of some horror puzzles, not hide in the closet and probe monsters. Where is he? There he is. Found him. Mr. Shambler, I'm gonna need you to move so I can cut up your painting. I don't think he saw me actually. Is he like stuck? No. Oh, never mind. Oh, that's disgusting. Alright, so this is getting kind of irritating.
What the hell was that?
I kind of want to move on with the story, good sir. Can I just skip this part? Is there like a skip button like Rockstar has in all their games?
Damn. Did it hear that?
Ah, it saw me again. Yeah. Give me a skip option. This is getting very irritating. It's not even scary anymore. It's like, please, I just wanna get on.
Maybe I can use this dagger.
Yeah, I know, Pierce. I know you're terrified, but like, it's the darkness or that thing, and I'd much rather deal with, you know, the darkness. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna fucking pass out. Run, 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 run! Hope we get stuck on scenery. No. I am getting so fed up. It's like, I don't even know if that'll work, like stabbing the paintings. I might be doing all of this shit for nothing. Right. How about we try a different route? Like, we go, get the dagger, hide, and then go through the other room, because there's like 2 rooms, and we might have to use like all of them. We can't just go straight for the
What
painting,
the
I
hell was
suppose.
that?
And then sort of like walk around. Right.
Maybe I can use this dagger.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Yeah. Yell in my face. Oh, that's so scary. Oh, I'm
What
gonna
the hell
eat you.
was that?
Wait a second, this window is still open. We could just crash through there. Fuck's sake.
Maybe I can use this dagger.
Hi, Shambler. Go away, Shambler. I'm trying to kill you. Did he see me? I think he saw me, guys.
Damn it!
Run, 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 run! Fuck. So, wrong dagger. Are you kidding me? I went through all of that and it was... Oh my god. So I'm slowly losing the will to live. Right, well, we gotta find a different dagger, of
What the hell
course.
was that?
Oh, he's already seen me. Yeah. Oh, enter madness, sure. I'm going mad trying to play this game.
What the hell was that?
He's a hacker, obviously. Yeah. Right, so... Not that dagger, find a different dagger, because of course there's a specific dagger that is required to kill this fucking thing. Fabulous. I think he's over there now. Oh my, 0.1 seconds into the game. Player kinda sus. Oh yeah. Ah. I can't fucking see anything in this room.
This dagger looks different.
Oh, then I hope it's the right one. Because I am fed up with trying to kill this thing. Are we done? We're done. Smack him. Ah! Ah! Oh, my hand.
What's the matter with you?
I nearly cut my own hand off. Finally.
You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
Oh yeah, big time. The painting was cursed.
Sanders was right. This painting is cursed.
What are you talking about?
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
You knew about the monster?
You knew. You knew about the beast.
What are you talking about? Think yourself lucky that I saved your hand, even if it was to save my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it.
Okay, but
From what I
first...
saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
It's not your style to give me free information like that.
Take it as payment for being my canary. A simple trade-off. Now go see your antique seller. I've still got things to settle with Irene.
Okay, but first I am going to stab that paint. No, never mind. Okay, apparently I won't. Whew. The Shambler turned out to be much more than an artwork painted by Sarah Hawkins, as a huge creature came out of the painting to attack Pierce. After a hard fight, the detective managed to send it back into the painting. He later discovered that the dagger used to repel the creature had been sold to Sanders by a man named Algernon Drake, owner of the Nameless bookstore. Pierce decided to pay the library a visit. It's not a library, it's a bookstore. I'm hoping no more creatures come to fucking brutally murder me.
Where's the bookseller? Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
Cool, I still like Dire Part 1. I might have missed it. Hello? Someone likes chess. And is also a bad loser. Huh? Darkwater history. Learning more and more about this place. Oh, okay, it's a torso. I thought it was like a really weird alien or something. I'll refill my lantern, which I don't really use much.
Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century.
Well, Freud is a hack, but sure. They didn't know this back then. More Darkwater history. That's a butt. We can't have that on my stream. Would you read the book? I'll read anything.
What does this strange book contain? This book contains unholy knowledge.
Cool. We learn some more about the occult, at least. And I'm probably going to die at the end of this. Lose my mind to all the nightmares.
The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical movement. Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion.
That was a lot of words that I cannot pronounce. More occultism. Did I get more points to put? Yes, I did. Spot hidden in psychology, I think. Like an even number of everything. Sanity. My sanity is going down the shitter. Met the Shambler. There's a lot of mess here.
What happened here?
I don't know, but I would like to inspect things. Ooh. That is titties. We cannot have titties on my stream. More medicine. Ooh.
A strange amulet. I have a feeling I'd better not touch it.
And yet you picked it up. We've made progress in the occult. Yeah, I know. I was looking.
Let's start over. Where did they break in from?
Here.
Blood. Seems like amateur work.
Drip, drip, drip. Well, they managed to drip all. Oh.
Someone tall left this footprint. A man, probably.
How do you know they were tall? You don't know they were tall. I'm pretty short, but I could have left that footprint. No, no inside there.
No sign of struggle. If the burglar smashed this jar, it wasn't intentionally. Was he hurt then?
He did an oopsie. It's okay, I do oopsies all the time.
What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene? What killed all these animals? What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
Hail someone.
What the? Charles Hawkins? What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess?
How?
Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in the safe.
Something real fucking powerful, apparently. Not sure I like this filter very much. It does a number on my brain. The Kankan, more specifically. Right, so there's something Oh, there.
Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
Yeah, thank you.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
Oh, puzzle. A page seems to be hidden here. It is possible to read. If somebody finds these memoirs, there will be no doubt that I am in serious trouble. Oh dear. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in this plane of reality in order that they be recovered and burned. The funeral urn must be given to my dear mother if she is still of this world. The following message is of capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates acuity as sharp as mine can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. It lies within my safe, and the clues to the combinations are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated authors say, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of the imagination. Indeed, despite my preference for organized chaos, I must admit that reason usually prevails in the end. If perchance a person, or should I say a genius, was to match my intellect and find the combination of the safe, I would ask that they deliver its contents into the safekeeping of my friend and colleague, Professor Armitage of Miskatonic University. The content of this safe is not only a vast digest of knowledge, but also a weapon that is far too dangerous for it to fall into the wrong hands. I hope that you will be able to appreciate the danger that this represents, and that you will act accordingly. In any event, I will neither be there to guide you nor suffer from your actions.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
Now you are, so who are
What
you to
link
judge?
did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
This key that bears the L design is the only one able to protect your psyche. It is the form of a cylindrical medallion hanging at the end of a heavy chain. Hundreds of years ago, the star and the branch whose purpose is to push back the forces of the Great Old Ones were engraved at its center. Everything points to it being Charles Hawkins that tore it from its last owner, an Egyptian antique dealer. In press cuttings that mention the misdemeanor, the date of the robbery coincides with the last of Hawkins' trips to Cairo. It remains to be seen whether he knows of the true purpose of the artifact. Try to find it. Oops. What was it say? Where study and, what was it? Study and something comes to
Arkham editions. Never heard of him.
Arkham Asylum.
How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions.
No.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Well, that's
Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions.
alright.
Never heard of him.
Do I need to count how many books there are, or? Because I'll let you know right away, I'm not a genius. Very much not. Like on the upper hand of idiots. Linguistics. Let's see here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Key of Solomon. Or the Arkham Anthology, a luxurious collection of treatises and works on esotericism and the supernatural.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Things that should not be. Do I need to know the number
Arkham
of...
Editions? Never heard of him.
Is there specific books I need to pick out? Or is it like... one of them is just going, pick me, you idiot. Is there any other clues? How about in here? And that's the lamp oil. You weren't intractable
Things are
earlier.
not looking good.
Oh boy. Do I move some to help out, or... Is it... Is that a link to the books?
A kind of chalice.
Ew. So,
Things are not looking good.
things are definitely not looking good. Not for me as well either. Wait, did I... Was I... Okay, yeah, I cannot do anything about those yet. Did I forget something? Very likely. I've gotten the secret clue. Books that I don't understand. A board I don't understand. Cup. A baby. Ominous sounds. Is there anything else here? No. Hmm. Oh.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
Oh. Well then, we're making progress. Right, so is there any way to listen to them, maybe? Yes. What's Drake Cylinder 1? When did I pick that up?
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Well, Grail is cup, probably.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
Well, that one is kind of obvious. How about the last one?
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research.
I only found
I
8.
never tire of browsing through them.
Right, so I need to figure out...
The Chalice of Knowledge.
what's so particular about this one then? See, what's with the chessboard?
The Queen has little protection.
Right, so where is the Queen? I don't really know much about chess. That's the Queen. There are 3 white pieces left on... Is there like a specific piece, or is it just that there's 3 other white pieces? I don't know. Okay.
The Chalice of Knowledge.
And let's see. You mentioned rubies, right? 1 ruby, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what is it then? 5, 3, 9? Because there were only 8 here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So let's try. Five. No, no, no. 3, 9. Yeah, I am good. I am good at puzzles. I have a feeling you shouldn't open that book, but you know. This will affect your destiny. Boom. Did we die? In a nameless bookstore, Pierce traced the trail of an attempted burglary. He discovered that Charles Hawkins was behind the attempt. Pierce opened the bookseller safe to find that a ladder and Sarah Hawkins had hidden there. A book covered in human skin lay inside, irresistibly attracted the detective. When he opened it, his mind was projected into another body. Well now, so we're doing some astral projection now. Who am I getting to play the part of? Since we're going to Riverside, please say it's Dr. Fuller. I can just chuck him in a bin. Throw him in the dumpster. This is where I belong. The loading times in this game is a bit shit. Who am I?
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
I'm a woman now.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Captain,
Oh,
no.
of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
But,
What can you tell me about him?
He was highly agitated an hour ago. We were about to tie him down when he fell asleep. 10 minutes ago, he curled up into a fetal position. I thought he was waking up, but no.
Show me his file.
That's not possible.
Don't tell me Dr. Fuller has taken this file as well. We need it.
That's why I called you. This man's ailment has been hidden from us.
well now.
Come on now. What was he treated for?
An intoxication, I was told. After inhaling chemicals.
What are the symptoms?
His temperature has been going down. His skin losing its color. His body rigid. I closed his eyes myself. They were glassing over. I didn't want them to dry out, and I couldn't bear to look at the expression on his face.
You did well. Don't worry. Let's stay professional, if you will.
Well now. Where is
I
he
don't
from?
recognize him. Did he just arrive on the island?
He said he worked on the docks, but not with Captain Fitzroy. I think he works for Ms. Baker.
Who?
You know, the woman at the head of their gang. They call her Cat.
Oh, I see.
Do you have other questions?
No.
That'll do for the time being.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Has he
Did
been
you
drugged?
inject him with a tranquilizer?
No, Doctor. Not me, not anyone. Our stock is empty, yet again.
Again? But there was enough for the whole island.
More and more people are suffering from insomnia. We can't refuse to help.
Of course.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Let
Very
me have a
well.
look at him.
I'll examine him.
Oh, look at that.
30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell. Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
But he's pregnant?
His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated.
Speaking
His
of
fingertips and
hydrated,
toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin. Tender at the touch. Slightly sticky.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
Yes.
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
He has something in
Did
his
you
belly.
examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Well, that's what I
Whatever it is,
suggested,
This
and
man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
but it's not an edema.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth.
The state of his limbs
In
is
spite
worsened.
of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
And he's
I
severely
see signs
dehydrated.
of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier,
He seemed to feel better?
yes, like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Oh boy,
Dr.
here he
Colton,
comes.
May I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients, provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
I've seen suction cups on his fingers, his falling body temperature, his dehydration. Had I only read the report, you know what I would have concluded, Doctor.
Do I? Tell me anyway.
This guy
I'm
is
curious.
so
He's no longer human. These are the
so
attributes
creepy.
of an animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
What happens if I just club him over the skull? Like,
Is that a threat? What did he mean?
no, that was
It was a
absolutely a
warning.
threat.
Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
Good. You can keep my mum as well.
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island.
Sounds like me.
This place draws you in and never lets you go. The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
Jesus.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Poor woman.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Mm-hmm. That seems a little extreme for... Oh, I know these bats. These are either boiling or ice cold. Wait, what's this room? Administration. Time to find some scandalous things. I got a reference book for medicine. But I'm already a doctor, so I probably already know it. Hello.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
That's Miss Donovan, alright?
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
Oh, sorry.
Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
Alright. So I need a way to get rid of her. And cut off the water. Which should distract her, I suppose. Bathroom, admin.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan?
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show.
You two need some fucking help. Hey,
Dr. Colden?
Okay. Hi, where's the water supply again?
The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
Well, I got...
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, but Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment.
I'm sorry. Homo delinque. The pseudoscientific work by Cesar Lombroso correlates on an individual's morphology with his criminal predispositions. Well, that sounds like fucking poppycock.
We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
Wait, so... Admin... Is there someone sitting there? Yes. Are you alright? No. Boiler room.
The door to the boiler room is locked.
Of course it is.
I have to get the key if I wish to get rid of Donovan. Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
No, we cannot. Hi, Mr. No smoking in here, please. This is a hospital. A shoddy one.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Hi. Storage.
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory. Please, the fewer interruptions there are, the faster I'll be finished.
Okay, I'm sorry. What's through here then?
This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
Dr. Colden, we need you at once in Dormitory B.
What happened?
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I'll see to it right away.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see her medical file.
Where are you
I'll
from?
never understand why it's so hard to see patients' files around here.
Rules are rules. See, with Dr. Fuller, he's in charge. Anyhow, they're still waiting, and I don't think they'll leave until they get what they want.
Understood. Anything else?
As a matter of fact, yes. A man has been brought up from the basement.
Oh. What state is he in now?
You should go see for yourself, Doctor.
That doesn't sound good. No, wait.
Doctor, those people need you at the dormitory.
Yes, but I also need you. Where is the key?
Would you know where the key to the boiler room is?
Betty didn't put it back in its place. Well, she took it to lock the door.
I'll ask her. Thank you.
But if I may say so, Doctor, I think that the problems of our patients are more urgent than the plumbing.
Probably.
I'll tend to it. Don't worry.
But,
The boiler room key is not in its place. Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him.
nothing of interest there.
Dr.
Hello.
Colden.
Okay, if she's not willing to talk. Reception. Hello.
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but...
Are you okay?
It's a quiet little town.
Okay.
Days go by, steady as ever.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
I know. Oh, look at that. It's you.
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
Tell me your symptoms.
I have headaches. And I can't sleep.
Do you suffer from insomnia?
No. Look, I don't want you to laugh at me.
Ethan, if you don't trust me, then who?
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
Yes.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
Yep.
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
How
Where
about
did my
you?
fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Oh, she's a nurse here? That's the exit. We can't leave. What's this? Storage room? Oh yeah, she's busy. Block B. Oh yeah, we had patients in here. It was had trouble with his IV.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last.
Hello.
This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight.
What the fuck is
We haven't been able
dysgeusia?
to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. His binds left bloody wounds. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
This patient has been mistreated.
Those basement brutes tied him up too tight, and now he's hurt.
I keep trying to heal his wounds, but he reopens them.
Do you have a diploma as a nurse?
Excuse me?
So take care of this man.
Damn. I am fucking brutal.
Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
You good, man? He looks to be somewhat asleep now.
Intoxication from breathing organic vapors.
Wasn't it you who had trouble? No. Who had trouble with their IV? I am a doctor, I will fix. I will take care. I got a key to the boiler room.
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait. She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable.
Good.
Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
Yeah, he probably took it from someone else.
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's me.
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
The bootleggers?
The one that hides the smuggling business.
Oh no, not them. They don't go on that side of the island. Everyone in his place. The captain on one side, Cat on the other, and me. Well, I've been to the whaling station, I have.
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
Ouch.
And that's how you broke your back.
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out. I'll just sleep a bit more.
Yeah, that seems sensible.
Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
Oh, it's Irene. Oh my god.
Mrs. Sanders?
Is she dead? I don't see any breathing. She might have died.
Dr. Colden?
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Please do.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
He's about to die.
Hay fever. What's he doing here?
Sir? Hay fever will pass on his own. This was...
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
No, I can...
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor.
Gosh, you're
We'll
so
wait
welcome.
for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning, so it won't make a difference.
That's kind of sad, actually, but also kind of nice, I suppose. This kitchen is a mess.
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
It doesn't really seem appetizing. I think I'd just bring lunch from home.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
What the fuck's happened here? Block A. Right, I've made the full rounds. That's him again, okay. I thought someone had trouble with their fucking IV. Alright.
This place draws you in and
Yeah,
never
yeah.
lets you go.
Okay, so we got the key to the boiler room. Let's see if we can find it again. There it is.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
God damn, find a tool. I was gonna say, does the woman who's washing the bathroom work? Cause she's a bit of a tool. Maybe the janitor has a tool, actually. Let's go see if we can't find him. Wasn't he cleaning here? Ah, yeah, there we go. Monkey wrench.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Go back to Elizabeth. Who? Elizabeth was the girl in the bathroom. Where was the bathroom? This place is freaking humongous. Bathroom. Elizabeth!
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
Oh. I thought I would have to go talk to Donovan, but
At last. The missing files must be hidden here. The Stendhal syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders.
well then.
I should go another way.
Ew.
Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle. I've unlocked something.
Oh.
Patient files. I was right.
That was fucking easy. This cylinder was hidden inside Fuller's office. He recorded his thoughts about one of the many psychoanalysts. Yes, sessions he submitted Sarah Hawkins to. Is that the only patient file I'm gonna get out of here? Sure, there's gotta be more, right?
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the cost that comes with her exceptional gifts.
There's like a green clue here somewhere, and I kind of want to find that first. Ah, here it is.
Why is Ethan on medication?
Oh, there's more. Who's Ethan again? I'm sort of... Why is there a shoe in here?
This finger belonged to a woman. Why keep it here?
There we go.
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later.
Oh dear.
I am prepared.
Oh dear. That's somehow really bad too. No.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set them all in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings.
You put her belongings in the basement?
They must remain hidden in plain sight.
That's why the
Of
shoe's there.
course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection. I must go back to the basement.
Yes, you must. But I think we shall do that next time. So I have been streaming for 2 hours now. And it's time to say goodnight for this time. And see you all for the next stream. So thanks for watching.